Hey TikTok. Um, so you ever get really depressed and just buy something? Yeah. Also, Hasbro, thanks. I hate it. These figures, they're not great. You can see I took all this crap off of them. I replaced it with Action Force. It looks a lot better in the Action Force stuff. But yeah, it's not great. I really got it because I wanted those helmet heads for other figures. But guess what? These helmets on both figures now do not fit your other G.I. Joe figures. I mean, they don't even come close. They don't even come close. The one that does is a lot more interchangeable is the Grunt helmet. Oh, and you'll see I gave him some parts. I've actually switched these parts out with like a couple different figures. That's my custom CoverGirl made out of a Scarlett Johansson head and Lady J, and I got the female vest from the from that figure there. Yeah, I mean these parts look better on just about every other figure except for this guy. You know. Oh yeah, and the weapons are wibbly wobbly. They're made out of that same soft plastic that I keep griping about. Which means you're gonna have to get Action Force weapons. With Rock and Roll, I gave Rock and Roll the bet. He looks a lot better like this. Rock and Roll looks a lot better, all vested up because you know what? You're in a combat zone. What if you take a shot to center mass? You know, Rock and Roll's wearing a t-shirt. I know he's big and tough, but you know what? You need that kind of extra protection. May not stop everything that comes through, but you know, it's going to slow it down at least. It's not going to go straight through you. Hey, you know, big tough guy from California, isn't it? I mean, that's what they're trying to say here with the whole hang 10 thing on his helmet, right? I think that's the thing about Rock and Roll. I remember he was from California or something. But I gave him the AA 22. I think that's what that is. AA 20, 22, something like that. I don't know. Big fucking automatic shotgun. Shotgun machine gun, basically, is what that is. But, yeah, a lot better with that guy's accessories. Oh, yeah, and here's Stalker. I just basically kitted him out with Action Force stuff. That has nothing to do with, you know, that set. Grunt got shoulder pads, a couple of the shoulder pads. He's really looking good. I like the Grunt is actually one of my favorite figures I've gotten recently. Now that I've changed out his main rifle with this, you know, AR, and then ScarJo here. I don't know. You know that may make it a little bit more realistic. Scarlet. I go just yeah. That's a Scarlet, not CoverGirl. Come on, it's ScarJo. That's ScarJo. Scarlett Johansson. Let Scarlett Johansson be a GI Joe. Why not? Dare I say why not? And then that Rock and Roll looks so cool like this. Rock and Roll. That's Rock and Roll. That is Rock and Roll. When I first got this figure, I did not like him at all. He had the soft machine gun and all that stuff, and he had the stupid ammo belt and all that. I might actually go find that ammo belt and put it back on his chest because now it makes some kind of sort of sense. And Stalker, he's just looking really cool. Now, okay, this guy, color combo isn't what I like. It is not what I like. I know Steel Legion back in the day. That's the Steel Legion colors. Yeah, I know. And I remember Pursuit of Cobra. They came up with the Steel Legion figures. I I just don't like this figure. And the thing about this figure here, okay, it's good to go with Stalker right there, but when you compare the size to Grunt, yeah, it's a little short, and he's probably about comparable with ScarJo over here. Hold on, let's see if I can get her and him. Yeah, I mean he's a little bit undersized, but it's those freaking legs. It's just Hasbro, why? Why would you do me like this? $50, y'all. $50 and I had such high hopes for those helmets. I really wanted to put those helmets on other stuff. But I'm stuck. So, I used all the accessories in a bunch of different other ways. So that's usually what I do when I get new Joes. I change their accessories out, which is what you're supposed to be able to do with G.I. Joe figures. You've been able to do it since the 80s, I know. And the old 12-inch line from the 60s and 70s. Oh, come on. Guys were doing that all the time. I like the accessories. The accessories are cool, except for the wibbly wobbly, the wibbly wobbly rifles. But I can work with that. The vests were really cool. I mean, I had to take the knife off of there. Yeah, that knife was in the way. I did it on both of them. But I can put something else there or just leave it off. It looks like a little piece of that belt anyway. So yeah, that's about all you can do with these stupid things. The female figure for that guy, I don't even know if I'm going to use it for anything because basically it's those legs with the mainline Scarlet body. They don't look great, and the Lady J arms are a lot more posable. So I think I'm just going to leave it for spare parts or something. I don't know. I just got a extra female figure just laying around. ScarJo here may be showing up in some of my videos. I wanted to have another female figure that was not Bo-Katan reacting to Mando's stuff all the time. So, But anyway, that's my current little mods there. Okie dokie.